Hi everybody. Still playing with my new toy to see what I could do. Learn different functions and different things, different settings, and of course you know I'm going to change my background all the time. But I'm just enjoying my new toy, and since I am trying it out, I guess today's topic will be who we are. Who the copper colored, melaninated people who want to call themselves black, you're not black, who wants to call themselves African American, that's two continents, which one are you? You're American. The definition of American is the aboriginal copper colored races found here by the European. Now that's all the proof you need. You do not need to prove who you are. If you feel you need to prove yourself who you are to people. The 1828 edition of Noah Webster's Dictionary with the definition of American is the best place to start. That is proof positive of who you are. They did not go to Africa to bring you back, your ancestors back, to cultivate this continent. Number one, this doesn't make sense. How are two different people from two different continents going to come to this continent and cultivate it better than the people who are already here? People who know nothing about the climate, nothing about the weather, which is the climate, nothing about the soil. They know nothing about anything. But they're going to come from two totally different continents up on an unknown continent that they claim they discovered and cultivate the land. You're right. You're right. If it makes sense to you, then you know you got more sense than me, because it does not make sense to me. Anyway, the word European is found in that definition more than once. So there is no way on the earth that you could possibly deny that they are not American, that they are European. It says it in the definition more than once. They can never be American, no matter how hard they try, how loud they scream. It is impossible. They are, however, the United States, the Union States, the colonies that my ancestors, your ancestors, our ancestors gave 10 square miles to operate on. 10 square miles. That's it. That's it. Now we know how they took it over. It was brutal. It was just terrible. But we're not gonna go into that. We're going into today. Okay, we're going into today. We have to honor our ancestors by acknowledging who we are, because we came from them. We are descended from them. However, the United States of America, with the word of or the conjunction of being meant as, described as, defined as, oh, why can't I ever put these words together like I want to? It's just crazy. The word of indicates the relationship between a part and a whole. The United States being the part, and America being the whole. So they are a part of the whole America. Remember those 10 square miles I just mentioned? That is the part. They ended up taking over, lying to us, telling us who we are. My cat just walked through my background. Telling us who we are. Changed our race 6 times in the 50 plus years I've been alive. 6 times. Stole our identity because of, as they call themselves American, that is identity theft. Yes, that is identity theft. Because they are European. They are not American. They cannot be American. Only America can be American. Only American can be America. So it's identity theft at its finest. They came over here with guns and all kinds of carrying on. I'm scared to live daylights out of my people. I don't blame them. You know what I'm saying? Blew up everything we accomplished, and still to this day treat us like we're nothing. We are the wealth. We are the owners. All we have to do is wake it up, claim who we are, establish our ancestors' offices and accomplishments that they made, because we had our own self-governing government. We taught the European how to do everything he does on this land, on this soil. We taught them. Our ancestors taught them. They would not have known anything if it were not for the people who were already here. This is common sense. But Mama always said, common sense was so common, everybody have it, which I'm just saying. But when did any of your elders teach you about Africa? If they taught you Africa, then baby, you're African. But the term African American didn't come to be until the 1980s with Jesse Jackson. And he about as loony as they come. You know what I'm saying? Like the Bible say, the blind leading the blind, everybody gonna fall in the pit. It's just amazing. Go back and listen to some of them speeches that Dr. Martin Luther King did. Listen to them very well, because he told you who we are. He told you who we are in a lot of those speeches. Yes. Malcolm X too. Malcolm X. Yeah, Plymouth Rock fell on us. We ain't fall on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock fell on us. Yes. If you do a little research, you'll find out that everything you've been taught you, it was a lie. It is a lie. It continues on to be a lie. But you have to think about why these people continuously misuse and abuse my people, the copper colored people, because they know who we are. Everybody's running around trying to prove that they are this and they are that and this and that and the other. My great grandmother told me I'm Annie Unwia. That's the tribe I come from, Annie Unwia. I don't have to prove that to anybody, because the person who calls me anything other than Annie Unwia or American Indian, they know who I am. Anybody who called me nigger, negro, colored, black, Afro-American, African-American, they know who I am. I promise you on everything, the world knows who you are. I went to a gas station and had my hair tied up, and I'm a little rap going on, and the attendant asked me, was I Indian? I told him, yes sir, I am American Indian. And he says, I know, and he, your identity was stolen, your land was stolen. He went crazy. That man was really actually upset and pissed off for me as to what was done to my people. I forget where he was from. He was, but he's not from here. He's from another country, another continent. And he was truly, really heartfelt upset at the way these people treated my people. And the lie they continue to tell. This is our land. All we have to do is claim it. It doesn't have to be a violent thing and going crazy and people dying and all of that. It's not necessary. The death that was caused, taking it, is enough death for us to use and respect, to take it back for them, for their deaths. We don't need to cause any more bloodshed. We just need to educate ourselves, unite, and make it happen peacefully, with thought, intelligence, the intelligence we have in our DNA. Because my ancestors, our ancestors, your ancestors taught the European immigrant everything he knows today. Today, everything has been taught from generation to generation. Ours was lost because they just brutalized generation to generation. But we have to wake up. We have to wake up. It's time. It's time for ourselves. It's time for ourselves. You are rich. You are rich. We are, we are actually watching prophecy come to fruition right now as we speak. Babylon the Great, baby, London is falling, baby. It's falling with rapid speed. And everybody who drank from her wine, committed fornication with her, made money with her, is falling too. The whole world. Look at it. Look at what's happening. Well, you know what? I can't really say look at what's happening around the world, because a lot of people don't even know what's going on. They really don't, because the mainstream media does not in any way report that kind of news. They really don't. You have to really search to find the truth. It's not just there. That lie is a strong and powerful thing, baby. I'm telling you, because it's ongoing, and my people really don't seem to think that it's a lie. They know it's the truth. That's damn, nah, that's the truth. You know, this is my drinking cup, y'all. I gotta have my water. Excuse me, but I have to have my water. But yes, baby, they're gonna continue their lie as long as they can. But baby, London is falling, baby. It's falling with rapid speed. And I am so grateful that I lived and am living to see this prophecy come true. It's written in the book of Revelation, as well as Genesis 15:13. Your people, your descendants, that's what the Creator told Abraham, your descendants will go into captivity for 400 years. And at the end of that time, I will punish their oppressor, and they will come out with great wealth. Not the oppressor will not come out with great wealth. No, not the oppressor. The descendants of Abraham. My people don't believe that we are those people either. They don't believe we are those people either. But we do have the main identity that we are the chosen. We are the chosen. Yes, we are the chosen. And if you want to not believe me, read Deuteronomy 28:15-68, and they'll tell you the whole it is written word for word who we are. We are the only ones, our copper colored people, who match every single punishment listed in Deuteronomy 28:15-68. The strange land that is spoken about in the Bible all the time, it is not a strange land. They're talking about the people on our land who are strangers, the stranger on the land. Because all of earth was actually created for the chosen. All of earth was created for the chosen. That's why our skin tone matches everything in nature. Our skin tone matches the soil. Our skin tone matches the bugs. Our skin tone matches the birds. Our skin tone matches the wood under the bark of the tree. It matches the bark on top of the tree. Our hair even mimics the leaves, and the afro looks like a full bloom top of a tree. The leaves on the top of a tree. Everybody that doesn't seem to pay that any attention. They bow when they knee. Oh my goodness, that's why you got arthritis in your knees too. That's a punishment. But they bow their knee to this pale face figure, man-made figure, and call him Jesus. Oh, if you do some research on that, baby, you'll see that's an ugly word as well. The Yiddish word, Yeshu. May his name and memory be blotted out. That's what you're saying. May the Creator's name and memory be blotted out. I'm not going in. That's a whole nother video. But yeah, we are the chosen. Our skin tone matches. Yes. Now, if that pale face that y'all call Jesus, may his name and memory be blotted out. That's what you're saying. Little do you know. But do some research. Don't take my word for nothing I say. Because I have receipts. I could give you receipts. But you have to seek it for yourself. I can make it easy to give you the receipt. That's no problem. But like I was saying, why does this image not match creation? If he is the only begotten son of the Creator, why does his skin tone not match creation? That doesn't make sense. But yet mine does. Just a little something, just a little food for thought. You know what I'm saying? Just a little food for thought. Because it doesn't make sense. And I don't see how anything, well, I'm not going to say, because I don't have time to worry about how anything affects you, but I don't see how it's not possible for something to not make sense to me and me not make sense of it. Because I'm not going to live with something that just don't make sense. That's crazy. I'm just going to follow on along, not knowing nothing what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, what I'm doing it for. You know what? Nah, that one don't wash with the sister, but I ain't doing this live. Now I'm learning how to make videos so that I can share on YouTube and Facebook and anywhere else I want to go. Oh, Parler, that's my thing right there, Parler. Yeah, I'm letting you know now. Once they get it up and running real good, I'll quit Facebook. Like a boyfriend that made a damn mistake and had an affair on me, I'm quitting it. Quitting Facebook. As soon as they get it up and running and it's smooth sailing, I gotta go. Because you can't tell me what to say, how to say it, and when to say it, and who to say it to. You just can't do that. See, every word that comes out of my mouth, every breath I breathe belongs to me, baby. It ain't gonna have no effect on you when I go on into my restful sleep. You ain't gonna be affected in any kind of way except maybe shed a couple of tears, and I doubt you do that because you don't even know me. So how am I gonna allow you to affect what comes out of my breath? Not possible. Not possible. Excuse me, y'all. I gotta have that. I had that water. But what y'all think about this background? I think I like it. I think what it affects, I think what I wear, the color clothing I have on, has an adverse effect on my background and that movement thing, that disappearing act. I think it does. Like if I was to tie my hair up with a black scarf, the whole top of my head would probably disappear. I don't know, but I'm gonna try and see. Like I said, it's an experimenting thing, and I've been talking too long. But I really want my people to know who we are. You know what I'm saying? If you feel you need to prove it, there it's written all over the place. I have receipts. I have receipts. Your certificate of live birth is a proof. I don't know about the youngsters. I don't know about my children too. My children too. Their birth certificate, their live certificate of live birth is a proof of who they are. If Negro or colored is on your certificate of live birth, that proves that you're American Indian. American Indian defined in a dictionary called the name of the dictionary is A Dictionary on Historical Principles. Let me see. Here we go. I'm telling you, I have receipts. If you could see this junk area right here, you would know I got receipts. I've been doing this for years. But here's the dictionary. Can you see it? Yeah, there you go. Get up a little closer. It's a dictionary of American English on historical principles. And on page 1583, an American Indian is defined as a Negro. Now I know this print is too small for you to see it, but it's there. And check this out. A Native American is defined as a group established, no, a party established in New York by the Irish to counteract the immigration laws. That's what a Native American is. So you don't ever want to be a Native American. You are an Aboriginal American Indian. Period. That's what the definition of American reads, and that's what this dictionary reads. A dictionary of American English based on historical principles. Excuse me. So I'm going to end this here, and I hope this is helpful to everybody, and it was helpful to me on my background and my settings and everything. So thank you for listening. I love you guys.